What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Not That Jack YouTube video. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling a little story about myself. It's gonna be a story about my journey through anime and how I got more used to it over time. This story started when I went to the movie theaters with my uncle and my cousins to watch a movie called Messenger Z Infinity. Although it was in Japanese and I barely knew the characters, the story, and the plotline, I really liked the animation and it was a good movie in my opinion. But what really shines out is after the movie. We asked my uncle what other stuff like this he watched when he was younger, because we knew that Messenger was a series that he used to watch as a kid, and he told us about a little anime called Naruto. So we did what any 7 to 8-year-old kids would do in this situation. We decided to watch Naruto, and every day before school we watched 2 or 3 episodes together, and it's a fond memory. It wasn't until 4th or 5th grade when I really started to take notice of the weeb and geek culture. I started expressing my feelings about Marvel and the animes that I had watched, such as Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Naruto. At our school, there were kind of 2 types of anime viewers. The people who kept their animes to themselves, and the people who expressed it all throughout the school. And me personally, I was one of the people who expressed it very outwardly. I literally remember me and my friends running around the playground, Naruto running, and screaming lines from the Naruto anime. Yes, it was very cringy. 6th into 7th grade, I didn't really watch that much anime, and when I did, it was usually with my cousins, and I couldn't understand anything. The only anime that I remotely watched was one episode of My Hero Academia. I didn't watch anime during these times mostly because of COVID-19, and I deliberated watching some anime, but I never did. But I did watch a lot of cartoons from Disney, such as The Owl House and Amphibia, and also Big City Greens, but I soon dropped that. The fun part about watching anime, the part that I liked the most, the part where I got to express myself, share my opinions, and get recommendations was no longer there. So I kind of distanced myself from it for a very long time, until a few months ago. Going back to school again was both a blessing and curse. It was a blessing because I got to interact with my friends again in person, face to face. But the school was very, very bad, and there were fights almost every week. My little group of friends, which we called the boys or the gang, suggested an anime. They wanted me to go back into the community. They wanted me to share my opinions on something that they so dearly loved. So, after some contemplating, I did. I watched Demon Slayer. I always knew about it, but I never really got the courage to actually watch it until the time that they suggested it to me. And I immediately fell in love. From the animation to the characters and to Tanjiro's overall mission to find a cure for demons. I really liked it. During this time, I also reconnected with Pokemon. I bought the Pokemon Adventures manga. I rewatched Indigo League. I rewatched a few episodes of X and Y. And I got Pokemon Snap. After this, I went on to my second anime, and that would be The Promise Neverland. I really liked it. I liked the fact that everything that Emma, Norman, and Ray did affected the show and the other characters, because they were trying to find a way to save everyone, to help their family. And I thought that the ending of season 1 was well written. I plan to go on to read season 2 of the manga for The Promise Neverland, because according to my friends, season 2 of the anime isn't as good and it doesn't follow the original storyline and plot for The Promise Neverland. I know what you're saying, and no, I did not deliberately try to look for this content, and I didn't know that it was until I, out of curiosity, watched it. I always knew that it existed since 4th grade. But yeah, it wasn't good and it wasn't bad, but I would definitely not do it again. If anybody is wondering, this content was called Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, and I only did it because it was regarded as one of the worst animes I think ever. But like I said, wasn't good, wasn't bad, just very, very different. So basically, the reason I started getting into anime was because of the community and because of the things that I could share and express about a media that I liked. And I think I'm definitely going to continue by watching some more and by reading season 2 of the manga for The Promise Neverland. The next anime I plan to watch is Anohana on Netflix because I heard from one of Emirichu's videos that a lot of the things were confusing, but I'm gonna test that theory by watching it myself. And I also plan on making videos on Demon Slayer, The Promise Neverland, and when I finish Anohana, I'm definitely going to make a video on that. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one, and bye bye!